I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for what happened.
Well, this week was the first time in 19 years that convicted killer Joshua Phillips apologized to the family of Maddie Clifton.
It's an apology the family said they've been waiting for. Phillips was just 14 years old when he killed Maddie and hid her body in his bedroom. He's been in prison ever since.
And tonight we are sitting down with Maddie's older sister, Jessie. Our Shelby Downston joins us live from the street where Maddie Clifton was murdered when she was just 8 years old.
Well, if you look behind me, this is the home where Josh Phillips lived. That far right window was his bedroom, where Maddie Clifton's body was found under his bed. Just across the street is where Clifton's home was. Her sister just moved in.
I'm here to announce the arrest of Joshua Earl Patrick Phillips.
The date was November 10th, 1998, 6 days after Maddie's mother frantically called 911 as friends and family scoured their neighborhood. Those 911 calls were played back in the courtroom this week with Maddie's mother on the stand.
And then she disappeared, and nobody knows where she's at.
For Jessie Clifton, Maddie's sister, she was hearing much of it for the first time. She was only 11 when it happened.
I wasn't in the courtroom. I was not allowed.
But she didn't have to hear it. She lived it.
Just give me a minute. Sorry.
She recalls the moments that followed the terrible news when Maddie's body was discovered across the street. A group of policemen took her to IHOP.
And I remember walking in to the IHOP and seeing a missing persons poster on the window walking into the restaurant.
She did not expect the person who caused all that pain to get a second chance.
Emotionally, it's just like bashing you.
To add to that emotion, Josh Phillips apologized for the first time this week.
I did something horrible. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for what happened.
I applaud him for being able to get up and do what he did because I know that was hard. Forgiveness is not in my hands. I am a Christian. I believe in God. And I feel like at the end of the day, that's not my job.
As they wait for a final decision from the judge, Jessie is enjoying her new home.
This is Maddie's room right here.
Her childhood home.
Kept our doors open and would yell at each other through here at the middle of the night and tell each other stories. And she'd end up in my bedroom and, Sissy, can I come sleep with you?
Where she says she plans to stay forever.
This was the best years of my life. And so being here, it just feels like I'm home.
And during our interview today, you could just tell that she was so happy to be back in that childhood home where she lived with Maddie. We reached out to Josh Phillips today for an interview, but he declined. His family also said they needed a little more time. Live in Lakewood, Shelby Danielson, First Coast News.
She is definitely a strong woman. Thank you, Shelby.